Welcome back to howtoav.tv. Today we're talking public address and getting tips from our system design engineer Andy Short on integrating a standard telephone system into your PA system. Thanks for joining us, Andy. The vast majority of PA systems today use dedicated microphones, such as a desktop paging or zone microphone like this, for making voice paging announcements. They're very reliable and will give you years of service if maintained and looked after properly. So Andy, perhaps you could explain why we might consider making paging announcements from a telephone system rather than a dedicated microphone.
Well Lauren, there are a number of benefits and applications for using your telephone system instead of microphones on your PA system. Any location that has a telephone has the ability to make a paging announcement. This eliminates the need for additional microphones and possibly an expensive cable installation. This also simplifies any additions or alterations to staff positions or room reconfiguration. It is possible to make announcements from places that were previously difficult or impossible to install a microphone, such as building to building, site to site, or even remotely from another town or country. Telephone interface devices have the ability to either make the paging announcement live or in store and forward mode. The store and forward mode can help eliminate audio feedback and gives the person making the announcement the ability to preview the paging call before deciding to send or re-record the message before broadcast. Most microphones only have the ability to make a live announcement.
There are a number of techniques and technologies for connecting a telephone system into your paging system. Which way you do it will depend on the telephone system you have and the facilities that you need.
The most cost-effective way is to utilise the paging port output on your telephone switch if available. This output is normally an audio line level signal that can be wired into an audio input on the PA amplifier via a low-cost barrier interface unit, a little bit like this one. The barrier interface provides electrical isolation of the two systems, so an electrical fault on one system won't cause any damage to the other. The user would simply pick up the telephone handset, dial the facility code on the system, normally a star command. A page announcement can then be made live. The PA call is ended by hanging up.
The next method of interfacing your telephone system to a PA system would be to use a telephone paging extension interface. This is a device that you plug into a telephone extension and then connect to a public address system. The user simply dials the extension number designated for the paging interface, waits for the call to be picked up by the device and then makes the announcement. A benefit of using this type of system over a paging port output is that paging announcements can either go out live or can be sent in a store and forward mode. It's also possible to route the call to different paging zones by using the keypad on the telephone to tell the system which zones should be paged.
And finally, another option to consider is when using a digital or IP-based telephone system and an IP paging system. An IP-based public address system, also known as audio over IP, has the ability to connect directly to a digital telephone system using no more than an Ethernet cable. The IP PA system software will directly talk to the IP telephone system, meaning no additional interface boxes or cabling is required. The user simply dials the extension number assigned to the PA system and the paging call is made. With this type of system, it is possible to create more PA zoning options than you can with a telephone paging extension interface.
There are a wide range of professional products and options available on the market to enable telephone paging and PA system integration. If you would like more information and assistance with your system design, the HowtoAV team would love to hear from you. Leave your questions in the comments section below or call the team directly on the number shown on the screen now. And don't forget to subscribe to the HowtoAV YouTube channel to ensure you don't miss out on more great tips and advice from the team. Thanks for watching.